welcome to Tammy with Clever. Today we're going to talk about Roots of the Wicked, written by Keta Kendric. This book is amazing, 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 amazing. The main characters of this book are Jax and Chase. Jax and Chase are from two separate ends of the world. Jax is a up-and-coming IT specialist that's trying to make her name for herself. Chase is a billionaire. So both of them have rough childhood, a very, very rough childhood, and they're both trying to overcome their childhood and make themselves better individual, but also are staying clear from relationship, which I thought was like, okay, how is this going to work? But it did work. Anyway, when Chase met Jax for the first time, he was infatuated. He could not get enough of her. He wanted everything to do with her, everything to be in her company. He even offered her a job exclusively to work for him, but she wouldn't give up her freedom, which I don't blame one bit, because she had so much going on for her, and then to be tied down to a company and a man was too much for her based on her childhood. Anyway, Chase did everything in his powers to get her. Like, he made himself available for every function she was going to, every charity event, any kind of stuff, that to get Jax to be in his like same area that he's going to be in. He made it possible. So there was this one function where he knew she was going to be there, so he went with a date, and she went with a date, but only her date was a woman, and he didn't like that. I don't think he liked the fact that it's not the fact that she was a woman. It was the fact that she had a date overall. He was just not having it. Anyway, he manipulated his way in her conversation and everything that she was doing. He just was just there. And lo and behold, he was able to get her alone for that evening. And once they were alone and sparks started to fly, that's when they're basically on uncommon relationships start. I will say that. Or there's another word, I just can't think about it, but it wasn't basically your regular relationship, but it started nonetheless. Things starting to progress, and they're getting to know each other slowly but surely. He's basically working his way into her life. He knows that she's guarded. He knew she definitely had something going on with her for her to be this guarded. And things was progressing. They were finding ways to go out, to have date. She did not like the camera. She didn't want anything to do with the spotlight, because he's a billionaire. His life is like show broadcast all over the world. She did not want anything to do with it. So there was this scene where he took her on the yacht. Oh my God, guys. I thought this entire yacht scene was amazing. The time when he took his time to plan the yacht, to plan the trip, right? First, he named the yacht after her, one of her saying. He did it with her favorite color. And I was like, oh, he really likes her. He's going all out. And he basically made everything so perfect for her that she wouldn't feel like she is like being tied down or trapped. And I thought that was amazing. The relationship was amazing, their get together. And then when she finally confessed her secret on that yacht, I was heartbroken. I was like, no. But he stayed with her, and he loved her, and he basically okay, we'll get through this. No, anything you tell me is not gonna change my feelings about you. Anyway, at the end of the yacht, they had to cut the trip short because someone was spying on them. Guys, when you read the book, you're going to meet two characters that in my mind, was the person that did this. They were Blake, which is Chase's brother, and TK, which is Jack's mentor, someone she looked up to. I was like, these are the two people that just trying to break them up. Like, everything just lead back to them. The situation that happened, the breach, the secrets, everything. I was like, no, there has to be. I was dead set on it was these two. Excuse me, dead set, because everything was just leading to them. And when I read the end of it, and I was like, no. Yo, Keta had me good. She did, because I'm like, no, it can't be. It cannot be. And lo and behold, it was. Anyway, let me back up. When the situation happened, Chase and Jack's relationship grew apart. She was destroyed. She was so angry at the time that she couldn't even think logically, because there's a scene where she found she traced Chase's computer was being crashed, and she's like, what's going on? I'm going to go help you. When she finally found this, went to the scene and saw what's going on, she was so hurt and in her emotions she couldn't even think logically, because everything that happened, the time it happened, he was with her, but she in her mind was convinced that because he's a billionaire he did it. I'm like, girl, think. She was so upset that she couldn't think, and I get it, but she should have trusted him enough to know that he wouldn't do it. But it was a new relationship, so maybe I'm being too far-fetched, but I think she dropped the ball on that one. And then she was getting back and he apologized, he was trying to come clean, and things happened and she dropped the ball again. I said, you know what, girl, I know you have a lot going on, but you really needed some therapy. That's the only thing in this book that she didn't get that I really think she needed. She needed some A-class therapy. Like her father, when she was younger, her father gave her, let her went through therapy and whatever. But as an adult, she needed more guidance, because there was a lot of things that she just jumped on when it came to Chase. She didn't even think twice. She just like, I'm going, you did it, did it, did it. Did it. I didn't like that. I thought she was like, girl, think. Thank God for Lena. Lena is her best friend. Lena knocked some sense in her. She's like, what are you thinking? Think logically, think clearly. And even if he did do it, why are you like so sheltered and stuff? So anyway, I like Lena. Lena was like her voice of reason. Lena was her comfort, things like that. And Chase actually liked Lena. He didn't care for TK, but he liked Lena. Anyway, so things worked out at that point, and she finally forgave him, and they started coming back together. Once they start coming back together, they started meeting the family again for dinner. So Blake is there again, the father's there, Blake's wife. There's a lot going on, and they're getting together, they're doing this thing, and I like that. But now towards the end, she wants to, there was another secret that came out, and he was like, nope, you're staying with me, because somebody broke into her house, and he's like, no, you're staying with me, you're going to protect, I'm going to protect you. And then the other secret came out. So once the secret came out, he kept her in his house, and she was like, I'm suffocating, I need to get out, I need to get out. So she found a way to get out, and then she got kidnapped. But when she got kidnapped, I'm still thinking it's Blake and TK. Man, when the story happened, I was like, oh, hell no. Hell no. Not him. Definitely not her. So I was like, you know what? Whatever. I said, you guys have to read it to see who it is. Who was it? The two people that did it. And then what happened is that after all that's said and done, secrets coming out about Chase past. So even though what's her name, Jax had a bad past, Chase had just as difficult as a past as her, because they both were in similar situations, just at different time in different areas. I'm like, shit. You really did this to your own kids. Like her mother did it to her and his father did it to him. I'm like, what is wrong with these people? I felt so bad for both of them. They were two broken souls finally combined together to make one happy go lucky soul. I'm so happy that they got a happy ever after. TK true identity came out. She wasn't liking that. Her father true identity came out. Well, she knew her father identity, but she kept it under wraps and things like that. But some more secrets came out in the end, and she was able to move on. They were able to move on. His mom came back. We didn't see much of his mom. We only read like two scenes with her, the beginning and the end. But overall, it was a great book. I think Keta did an amazing job. You guys have to check it out. It's not like her the other books that she did with Hansel and Aaron. This is a complete different book, and she has a Chaos series coming out in 2020, guys. So be ready for the Chaos series. Overall, guys, I think she did a great job. Check it out. It's called Roots of the Wicked, and these are some wicked parents. I'm going to tell you that for sure. All right, guys. Thanks for watching. Bye.